Okay.
Sí, ya mejoró. No, pues qué risa.
All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna make a new design.
¿Qué?
I'm gonna create sketch.
Sí, ya mejoró.
Now I'm gonna make center rectangle from my origin point,
¿Qué?
80 by 80 box.
Sí, ya mejoró.
Now I'm gonna hit S,
No, pues qué
brings
risa.
up sketch shortcuts. I'm gonna take offset
Venga, le digo que
and I'm
está,
gonna
que está,
select the
que
rectangle. You see it makes a little red box inside of it.
Sí, ya
I'm gonna make
mejoró.
that 4 mm offset.
No, pues
And
qué
now I have
risa.
another box inside of it.
Venga, le
If I
digo que está, que
resize
está,
this box,
Sí, ya mejoró. No, pues qué risa.
why did my tab stop working?
Venga, le digo que está, que. Sí, ya mejoró. No, pues qué risa.
There's my inside box automatically resizes with it,
Venga, le digo que está,
maintaining this 4 mm. Let's say I wanted it to be 2 mm instead.
Sí, ya mejoró.
Now it's 2 mm.
No, pues qué risa.
Now it's 6 mm.
Venga, le digo que está, que está,
Okay, so I'm going to select this, finish my sketch. Notice it stays selected. You can hit E to extrude
Pues qué risa.
and go
Venga,
4 mm. Now I've created my base for my box. I'm going to make my sketch visible again. I don't know why it hides it when you do that, but so I'm going to select this outer wall.
venga, le digo que está,
I'm going to hit E for extrude. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can just extrude up the distance you want, or you can start from this top face. I like to start from the top face, so I can go Object, and I select that face. See that face right there?
Sí, ya
So it's
mejoró.
going to start the extrude there.
No, pues qué
So now let's say I'm going to go 40 mm up.
Venga, le digo que está, que.
Okay? Now it's to say, oh
Sí,
shit,
ya mejoró.
I want to fillet these corners. Well,
No, pues qué
you
risa.
can select these corners like this and hit F for fillet,
Venga, le digo que está, que.
right? But it's going to round these edges, not the corner.
Sí, ya mejoró.
You can select just the corner and hit fillet. See, it wants around the edge, but what if you want it around the corners on the box? You've already created the box, so here's what you can do.
Sí, ya mejoró.
You go back here, you edit sketch,
Pues qué risa.
and hit S.
Venga, le digo que está, que.
See, there's two different fillets. This is for a face, these are for sketch objects.
Sí, ya mejoró.
So now I'm going to select these two lines.
No, pues qué risa.
Automatically adds a fillet for me. So let's say I wanted it
Venga,
to be a 6 mm fillet. Okay, let's undo that. Watch
sí, ya
this.
mejoró.
Then go fillet.
No, pues qué risa.
Select this corner, this hold control.
Venga, le digo que
Now I'm going to hold control and select these two. I'm going to hold control,
Sí,
select these two, hold control, select these two. And let's say I said, okay, well, I want it to be, notice how it rounded the inside one too, because the fillet
pues qué risa.
broke over the corner. So if you still wanted a perfectly square corner, you just have a smaller fillet,
Sí, ya mejoró.
right?
No, pues qué risa.
Oops,
Venga, le digo que está, que.
I fucked up my fillet. I hit something.
Sí, ya mejoró. No, pues qué risa.
I think I undid it. I accidentally hit something. Okay, so, all right. So now they're all rounded in my sketch, right? So I hit finish, and look what it does. Recalculates my extrude. So now my box is round
Sí, ya mejoró.
automatically.
No, pues qué risa. Venga, le digo que está, que.
So let's say I decided I wanted this. I didn't want this bottom plate to be 4 mm anymore. I can come back here and I can edit feature. This is 4 mm. I say, okay, I want this to be 10 mm. Now this bottom is 10 mm. See how thick it is there? And you can do this. You can hit S, take measure. I have a shortcut here. See how it's highlighted?
Sí, ya mejoró.
You can add shortcuts. See, mine's an X
Qué risa.
because it's already up there. But see how it has a little arrow? Put that and it saves it there. So I'm going to hit the measure, and I click this face and this face, and you see it tells me it's 10 millimeters. Or a trick, hit shift and click that, hit shift and click this, and it shows it down here in the corner, 10 millimeters. Okay, so now I can hide that sketch.
Sí, ya mejoró.
Now say I wanted to make a top. I don't even need to create a new sketch. Watch this. I'm going to select it and make my box visible again. Why is it doing it? Make my box visible again. Now I'm going to E for extrude
No, pues qué risa.
and choose object. I'm going to start it here. I want to make it 6 millimeters. And I want a new body.
Sí, ya mejoró.
I probably would actually make it a new component because you can make it a joint later. So now it creates a whole new component that I can hide.
Sí, ya mejoró.
Name it
No, pues qué risa.
lid, lid. Excuse me,
Sí, ya mejoró.
box. I say, ah, shit, I didn't want it this rounded. Guess what? You can go back into your sketch again.
Sí, ya mejoró. No, pues qué risa.
There you go.
Sí, ya mejoró. No, pues qué risa.
Hide the lid. I can hide the box.
Sí, ya mejoró. No, pues qué risa.
That's the benefit of using a CAD program that we're creating all these primitive cubes and toruses and negative parts in Bamboo Studio. It's much easier to go back and change things. You know, let's say I wanted this taller.
Sí, ya mejoró.
Well, you know, to make this taller
Qué risa.
in Bamboo Studio, you make it taller, but then you have to adjust every other fucking piece that goes with it. You have to adjust the negative part that you have that's cutting out the center. You have to adjust the heights. You have to move the lid. You have to do all that shit. Here, I just go back here and I go, I select the extrude down here and it highlights which piece was extruding.
Sí, ya mejoró.
So I go edit feature.
No, pues qué risa.
I don't want it to be 40 anymore. I want it to be 60. The whole thing is adjusted for you. Let's say I want this lid to be
Mejoró.
taller with an inset. So I go to edit feature and I go, okay, I want this to be
Sí, ya mejoró.
20 millimeters.
No, pues qué risa.
Okay. So, but it's a solid lid. But let's say I want 10 millimeters of that cut out. So I go back here to my sketch. I select that, right? I'm going to hit E for extrude. I'm going to select this face. Oops. I'm going to select object. And that face. I'm going to do a cut. And I'm going to go 10 millimeter cut. Oops, I selected the wrong piece. From this. Now I have a cutout lid. So now I can add hinges. You can create sketches on all these other faces. Let's say I wanted to add your name here. Right, so I can create a sketch. Create text. Stevens box. Whatever. Let's pick a font. There we go, Bauhaus. So we're gonna let's say we want to rotate it so it fits better. We want to center it. 10 millimeters looks like a good size. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Edit text. Hang on. Actually, yeah, that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna finish the sketch. So now we have this text up there, right? Let's select the lid. I should have done that before I did this. Should have selected the lid before I added text to the lid. So let's do this. We're gonna undo this. Okay, so sketch is gone. I'm gonna select the lid. This keeps all the components together that are related. So I'm gonna create a sketch on the lid. Why doesn't it let me create a sketch? Create sketch. Okay, there we go. So now you notice how under the lid component, it created the sketch here. So I'm going to say, let me call it text. Right, because this is where we're going to add the text. So I'm going to create text. Stevens box. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. It's centered already. Okay, so now I got this text on top of Stevens box. I can select it. And I hit E to extrude. Now, I can erase text like that. I can have sunken text like that. See how it's red? It's cut out. It's hard to tell, but see there. Now you can tell it's cut out. Or I can just leave it flat. If you're going to do that, though, well, I would add it as, I would change it to a component, which is a little trickier. You would select the text, extrude it, go to new components. I think you can do 0 if you want it, but I guess you can't. Let's just do 1 millimeter extrusion. Okay, so it's raised 1 millimeter. But what if we want it flat? So we can do that. I created a body for each of these texts. But this will allow you to color it in Bamboo Studio if you do it this way. Okay, so let's say you wanted it flat. So I'm going to go back to -1. Why did it not do that? Extrude profiles. Why is it not doing that? I do not know. Okay, so I'm leaving it minus. I'm gonna why isn't it doing it? Weird. Okay, well there's a way to do it. I have to figure out why the fuck it's not doing it. Oh, okay. It looks like it's not supposed to do that. Oh, I know why I did that. Let's try this again. extrude -1. I don't know why it's being weird about selecting it. Okay, well, ignore that. I did something fucked up. But anyways, doing it like this will allow you to color them in Bamboo Studio. So now I can come here, I can choose 3D print. Actually, I can't do it that way because I have all these separate components. I can do this. I can export. Whatever. Stevens box. My desktop is a step file. Okay. Right, so there's your box. Actually, it looks like I just got the lid, and I must have the box. Had the box hidden. But if you go to paint, I don't know why it's being weird. Maybe because it's only 1 mm. Probably because of my settings. That's why. It's being weird because of my settings and it's only 1 mm, but you get the idea. And that's the benefit of using Fusion, our CAD program, over Bamboo Studio. And yeah, that's why my box is missing. So I can export this whole thing. Export. And there we go. Whole box is there. And its individual components. Right, so there's the text. So here you can even just do this. Boom, now the text's all yellow. Yeah, you don't have to go paint it. You can split. Problem with doing that way is, let's do this. Let's split these two. Shit, there's not a way to do that. I need to rethink that. Because when I split this, it's split these text pieces off of the lid. Anyway, I didn't plan this. There's a way to do it. I just am not thinking right now. Anyway, let me compile this video and send it to you.